We seriously need to talk about Justin Bieber, because what he's been sharing lately on social media has everyone buzzing in, not necessarily in a good way. Concern about Justin's well-being has been mounting for months, and even though he and Hailey have been trying to calm the chatter, the internet isn't letting it go. Let's break down everything that's been happening, what people are saying, and how Hailey's chimed in. Because this situation only seems to be intensifying. For quite some time now, Justin's social media activity has had fans raising eyebrows. Some think he's just being artsy maybe. He's inspired because he's back in the studio and diving into fashion, but others believe it's something deeper. The cryptic posts, the emotional rants, people are trying to decode it all, and every new post fuels more questions. Just this weekend, Justin posted screenshots of a conversation with a friend that clearly ended on bad terms. The texts were intense. He wrote things like, "I won't suppress my feelings for anyone. Conflict is normal in relationships. If you don't accept my anger, you don't accept me. Anger is my trauma talking. It's asking someone traumatized too. Act healed is cruel," the friend responded, saying they weren't used to being treated that way. Justin replied, "This friendship's over. I don't need someone who labels my anger as lashing out. I have friends who honor my boundaries." Then he added, "You've always been fake. That's why I kept my distance. Don't contact me." Again, the other person responded, "Maybe." And Justin ended it with, "Blocked." He even uploaded a story that said, "How I feel about you," alongside it. Naturally, people reacted quickly. Some were deeply concerned, while others questioned the judgment behind posting such a private moment. One person wrote, "This is weird to post. If you're traumatized, therapy is the move, not blowing up at people." Another said, "Just because someone doesn't like your anger doesn't mean they don't care. They just might feel unsafe." Comments poured in telling Justin that managing emotions is key and that ending a friendship doesn't require insults. Others pointed out, "You are lashing out, man. Hope you get help." Some questioned who he was even talking to. "Is this Kanye again?" one user joked. But jokes aside, most people agreed. This felt like a major cry for help. Not long after, Justin posted another reel that only deepened the concern. It read, "Everyone tells me to heal. You don't think I've tried? I know I'm messed up. I've battled with my anger for years. I've tried to be who people say I should be, and it's only worn me down. I'm exhausted. Jesus is the only one who keeps me grounded and reminds me to focus on others instead of myself." The emotional message left fans feeling helpless. The comments were full of people urging him to step away from social media or even leave Los Angeles altogether because they believe the city's environment is toxic for him. But Justin's been clear. He's not going anywhere. He addressed this exact concern in a post where he said, "Everyone wants me to leave LA, but I'm not running from the darkness. I need to be here, where my influence can make a difference. Yes, I've been pulled into Hollywood's shallow energy before. It's embarrassing, but I've grown. I'm a husband and a father now. I want to immerse myself in culture, learn from others, and stand for love and equality." That was his way of shutting down the narrative that he needed to disappear. Also making the rounds this weekend was a video taken by paparazzi, showing Justin visibly upset as he told them off. They tried to wish him a happy Father's Day and ask him questions, but Justin wasn't having it. He called them out for constantly filming him and twisting the footage out of context, said they disrespected him, and you could tell he was just over it. His frustration was raw. He wasn't performing or cracking jokes. He was setting boundaries and demanding space.
Why?
Because you just don't.
Why?
Because I'm not your. We're not buddies.
Just say that.
You're on private property.
Not affecting
No. I'm a father. I'm a dad. I'm a father. I'm a
I
dad.
understand that.
And you guys are on private property in front of my car.
I understand.
No, you don't understand, or else you wouldn't be here.
Oh, don't be here. You don't want to come here on the sidewalk, brother.
You're saying sidewalk now.
But I am. Look at the sidewalk.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Happy Father's Day,
I'm a
Justin.
dad. Don't say Happy Father's Day to me.
Why? You're
Because
a dad.
I don't know you.
Dad, you just said.
I don't know
You just
you.
said.
I don't know you.
Well, just
You don't go to people you don't know and say shit
yeah?
out of nowhere with a camera in their face. You don't. You don't. No, you don't. You don't go to someone you don't know and you stick a camera in their face. You don't do that. You don't do that.
But you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
It
You're a
doesn't
big
matter
celebrity.
if I'm a celebrity
You're
or
a
not.
public figure.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter if I'm a
Figure,
public
man.
figure.
That's why I will ask you a question. Otherwise, why am I gonna ask you a question?
On private
why?
property?
Why am I gonna ask
No,
you
we're
a
not in
question?
With a
private
camera.
property. We're in the sidewalk.
Yeah, we're in the sidewalk, bro.
Look, Justin,
So
we're in the
what you're
sidewalk.
gonna do is take this video out of context, like you always do. You'll take this video out of
I just
context,
had a question.
like you always
if
do.
you're not afraid to be
You'll take
deported.
this
That's what
video
I'm saying.
out
That's
of
the question.
context like you always do. You'll take this video out of context like you always do. You'll take this video out of context
No.
like you always do. You guys will take this video out of context like you always do.
You're a big
You'll take
celebrity.
this video out of context like you always do. You'll take this video out of context like you always
I
do.
just had a question.
You'll take this
I
video
just
out of
had a question
context like
that
you always
if you're
do.
not afraid to be deported.
You'll take
That's
this
it.
video out
That's
of
the question.
context like you always do. You'll take this video out of context. You think I'm an idiot, bro?
No, it's the one
You'll take this
standing
video
here
out of
saying that.
context like you always do.
No, we don't.
You think I'm an idiot, bro? You'll take this video out of context like you always do. You think I'm an idiot, bro?
I'm not thinking you're
You think I'm an idiot, bro?
No, I don't
You'll
think
take this
that.
video out of context like
I
you
don't
always
think you're
do.
either. I don't think you are.
You think I'm at my wits' end is what I am at.
Oh my God! I mean, I don't think you are. I mean,
You're a nice guy, Justin.
I'm
I don't know why
demanding
you
respect.
I don't know why you
You,
mad like that.
confuse my anger with disrespect. It's
Bro,
anger
you
because you're
can't- listen,
disrespecting me.
can't even-
You don't get to disrespect me and get away with it.
I'm not disrespecting you, bro, at all.
You don't get to disrespect me and get away with it.
I'm not
No, not tonight, sir.
not disrespecting
Not tonight,
you.
sir.
I'm not.
Not tonight. None of you get to do that and take this video out of context and say Justin lost his mind.
There's been a wave of support online defending Justin Bieber's right to peace and personal space. Fans have taken to social media saying he deserves to be left alone and that people need to stop intruding on his life. One of those voices was Robin, also known as Girl Boss Talent, who uploaded a clip backing Justin and advocating for him to be given the privacy he deserves.
Leave Justin Bieber alone, okay? Cut the shit. Literally put the camera down. Put the camera down. Let him design his little shoes, post his little Instagram stories, okay? I don't want to see pictures of him walking to a van and back. Nobody does. Who gives a shit? Leave him alone. Enough. Enough. Cut it.
Haley even chimed in on Robin's post with a simple but direct response. Exactly. Still, not everyone agrees. Now, some folks online argue that when Justin jumps on Instagram and shares heavy emotional posts, it naturally draws attention. They say it's hard not to react when he's being so raw and vulnerable. It keeps the public curious and constantly speculating, which only fuels the fire. At the heart of it all, it's just really sad. People think Justin should be living peacefully, focusing on fatherhood, and enjoying a calm home life, but many feel LA isn't allowing him that space. Still, Justin seems unwilling to move away from the city. And yes, he absolutely should be able to live wherever he chooses without being constantly followed or harassed. But sadly, that just isn't how things work in Los Angeles. So what's next? It's impossible to say. What is clear, though, is that Justin is uncomfortable with everything going on. He's turning to Instagram to speak out, to express what he's dealing with, and to directly confront those he feels are crossing the line. That's where things stand right now. Those are the latest words from Justin and the reactions flooding in from fans.